You know how hard it is not to say, hello all you crazy cats and kittens, but I won't steal Carol Baskin's say things, seeing she's probably going to go to prison. Anyway, let's get going. So, tonight we're making roast chicken noodle soup. It's really, really cold today. So I always like a soup and I'm making Vetkoek with that. So if you're watching in a different country, Vetkoek is a South African deep fried bread basically. It's divine. So unhealthy, but delicious. Okay, so the ingredients that we are using. So we are going to use roast chicken. This is actually quite a nice recipe to use your leftover roast chicken with. But I didn't have leftover roast chicken and I really felt like this. So I just grilled 3 chicken breasts. If you had chicken breast with a bone in, it would actually be a bit better. Because as most of you probably know, bone gives your food, if you're cooking stews, soups, things like that, the bone actually adds a lot of flavor to your dish. So we've got chicken. I'm just going to tear that up into little pieces. We've got 1 liter of chicken stock. I just took 2 stock cubes, made 1 liter of stock. We're going to use about 1 cup of frozen peas. This is the onion and garlic chopped. I've chopped some carrots into little bits. And then double cream yogurt. I always use double cream yogurt. You'll notice my dough for the Vetkoek. I'll show you now how to do that. At a later stage, I'll show you guys how to make dough if you want to make your own bread. But to save some time today, I just bought. And fresh thyme. This stuff smells so delicious. I'm going to use my pressure cooker again today. It's such a lovely cheap appliance. Coconut oil, because what I want to do is fry the onions and the garlic. First, you always fry your onions and your garlic. I was told by my mother I had to stop sniffing. I forgot to say that we're also going to put noodles or spaghetti in our chicken, so please don't forget your noodles. Fry the onions. And the garlic. So once you've fried your onions and your garlic, you've added all of your ingredients. Remember my little side note of the spaghetti, please. I added another liter of water to that and I put it in the pressure cooker. And remember, everything's basically cooked. You just want your pasta to cook. So I've put it in for 15 minutes. I think 10 minutes should be okay. I just wanted to give it a little bit of extra time for the flavor to develop. Next up, Vetkoek. A quick tip when you do bake Vetkoek, the secret is to make sure that your oil isn't too hot. When the oil is too hot, that's when you get a burnt Vetkoek on the outside and raw dough on the inside. What I used to do is I would put my plate on, the stove plate on very high because I'm impatient and I want the oil to heat up quickly, and then I turn it down. But I found that's a mistake, because it's difficult to regulate and to determine at which stage the oil is hot enough or at the right temperature. And I don't have one of those fancy schmancy thermometer thingies. So I put my stove on 4 and I let the oil heat. If you listen, that's the oil. That tells me it's ready. So another trick, and I learned this from an old neighbor of mine, such a lovely couple, because I want round Vetkoek. You can use a cookie cutter. Cookie cutter. I'll try that again. Cookie cutter. I've got one, but it's too big. I don't want a big Vetkoek like that. So I'm using a plastic cup And I am going to cut out my Vetkoek like this, because I want it round and I don't want it too big. You're going to pop it into the oil. Always says, you'll also see that you don't need to put the pot full of oil. I've got it at about 1/4 full at the bottom, and as you can see, it's bubbling nicely there. My oil is perfect. Then you're just going to continue cutting out the dough. And cooking your Vetkoek until it's perfect. Right, so as you can see, my Vetkoek are a lovely golden brown all around. They are ready to be taken out. And I put them in a bowl with, I keep wanting to say toilet paper now, but that's not toilet paper, I'm not disgusting. Kitchen towel, just to try and drain out some of the oil. Right, so there we have it. Our chicken noodle soup and our Vetkoek with cheese. I think that'll be quite a nice combination. So let's try it. Oh, that's heaven on a spoon. So good. Thank you for watching, everybody. Remember to like and subscribe, and join me next week again to what to cook for dinner. Have a good evening.